How to survive in the United States as a new immigrant. As we talk about the aesthetics of surviving in the United States as a new immigrant, changes, remaking, and making America, and interviews of teachers of how they survive at the United States as an immigrant. Please be advised, do not make any edits of my recordings or copyrights of my recordings. Change my voice tone, you will be warned when there is a copyright. Hello, welcome to the Informational Education Talk series. My name is Miguel, I am Patricio, and today we are going to talk about what changes of Americans immigration to Trump eras and becoming as an immigrant automatically. One of the main ideas is the system that immigrants come with legal or illegal documents. In this opposition, people are afraid because the Congress passed the Temporary Quota Act, and it's the restrictions on immigrant admissions. There's 3 interviews which they have. Students face challenges at the same time. Advice for the students and successes of the student's story or themselves. This is Mr. Gushkin. I had him last 5 years ago. When I was a middle schooler, I have a few questions to him. What was the biggest challenge that immigrant students face? Mr. Gushkin said, learning English and getting used to the American education system and expectation. Also, making friends can be difficult if no one else speaks your home language. Okay, this is where you get an advice of the teachers. Mr. Gushkin, give one piece of advice for immigrant students. Learn English quickly and ask questions immediately when you have them. This teacher will tell their students successful stories. Mr. Gushkin, what was the success story of an immigrant student? Miss, I have a student from Kyrgyzstan who only spoke Kyrgyz and Russian. When he arrived 2 years ago, he struggled in school last year, but since he can now speak, read, and write in English, he's doing very well. This is the first interview. The second interview will get discussion with me. This is Nurse Stuart. He works from John Conrad High School as a school nurse.
Good morning.
Nurse Stuart, what was the biggest challenges that immigrant students face?
I think that one of the big challenges is learning how things happen in the United States, and the language might be a big problem also.
Nurse Stuart, give one piece of advice for immigrant students.
Make a friend.
Last question, Nurse Stuart. What was the successful story from an immigrant student, or it could be you?
I think the most successful story that I heard was from a student who came here who really tried to take advantage of the educational system and was able to make friends and succeed academically, and they were really happy and she did great.
These were the voices of a staff member and students and teachers. For those of you who may not understand this kind of interview, well, you might want to learn this well because you might be the one that immigrant student is facing challenges. Having advice for the teachers or staff members or students. I might talk to my story. When I came out of the U.S., I was so scared. What was happening? In middle school, it was a big challenge for me. Bullies ever. My mom and dad advised not to be fighting with other people, so I did once. One piece of advice for the immigrant students. Face someone else that you don't know or think that he is a bully. Remember what you are a nice person and don't be a bully. Because if you do that, it will possibly give you a challenge. Well, my name is Miguel. I'm Patricio from John Collin High School. Signing off.